Hey everyone, welcome back. So we have done our services section. Now we have to work with this about us section and then the rest of this web page. So let's move on to the editor and start working after the services page. Sorry, the services section. I just want to remove this extra space. And now I want to go with the comments about us or about section. Let me copy and paste it for the ending. So copy this, paste it, and end of about section. I need some room here. Now I want to go with the section element, and let me have it here. So the section element, assigning it a class of about section, and I want to go with the class of clear fix, and padding top and bottom is going to be 5, and now I want to go with the division, assigning it a class of container and another division, assigning it a class, and this class is going to be about. Now I want to have an image here, img source images about.jpg. I have this image within my folder, and I want to assign it a class, and the class is going to be about img, and then img image fluid for the responsiveness, and then I want to go with margin bottom 3, margin bottom large would be 0. And you know what, let me break it into this line, and I just want to have another class that is rounded. Okay, and the alt about only. Okay, now I want to go with another division, assigning it a class, and this time the class is going to be about text. Left is going to be 0, text center, background faded, padding from all sides it's going to be 5, and then rounded. Then after I want to go with heading 2, assigning it a class of about heading, margin bottom 4, and then span element, let me assign it a class of about heading and uppercase. So we are going to use this in our CSS or in this class, and here I just want to say welcome. Then I want to have another span element, assigning it a class about heading lower, about heading, and it should be in the lowercase, and here to our hospital. Okay, then after I want to go with the paragraph element or p element, and here I just assign it a class, and the class is going to be margin bottom 3, and I want to go with some text of 30 words. This should be, let me break it into some different lines, because then it would be within the screen or within the camera screen. Let me bring it here. I think it's too much, and here I just want a bit of break. There is some kind of noise. We'll continue from here. Let me pause the recording. Okay, I'm back. Actually, my kids were making a bit of noise, so now it's okay. And then we have to go with another division, assigning in a class, and this class is going to be about button. And then this about button is going to be margin left and right is going to be auto. I want to go with an anchor tag, href, and I don't want to assign anything here. And I want to have a class here, and the class is going to be bdn color. I want to use this bdn color class in CSS, and then bdn large, no more. Let me bring it here, and let's save it. Move on to the browser. So let me close this one, and this is from my live server. Okay, so we do have an image, but I have changed the image in this picture. I'm using this image. I want to go with this image. Actually, I don't want to go with this image. Let me check what's the name of that image. It is, let me check. Yep, camp 1. So the image is camp 1. Yep. Okay, so here is the image, and here is the text. Now we have to give this shade and this button effect here to this image. We have to use the CSS. Let's go to the main.css, and here in this section, let's say about section, and then end of section. Okay, let's have some space here, and then here we go. First of all, I would like to go with the about section class, and the class is about section. Margin top is going to be 5 rem. I have tried to use pixels, but that it wasn't looking as good as it has to be, so I'm using rems here. And then I want to go with the margin bottom, again 5 rems, rem, and then about heading. This would be the text transform, and the text transformation is going to be uppercase. Then let me bring it here in the middle of the screen. Okay, here. And we close it. So about heading is uppercase, and now I want to go with about heading upper. About heading upper, and this would be display block, display, not inline, but display block, and then font size is going to be 1 rem or 16 pixels. The font weight is going to be bold. Then I want to go with the lower heading, so upper, about, heading, and in place of this upper, let's go with lower. And here we can, what we can do, display block, and font size is going to be 38 pixels here. And then I want to go with font weight. The font weight is going to be light. And let's go to the browser. Let's see. Okay. Now we have to do something else. What is that something else? That something else is the background faded. So the BG faded class, and this class is going to have a background, and the background is going to be RGBA 17 219 207 0.8. Okay, now what happened here? I mistook this, and okay, so it is going to be 17 219, then 207, and 0.8 the opacity. Now I want to go with that about button and the BDN color. So the color is BDN color. About button, let me check actually. Yeah, about button and BDN color. And let's give it the background of this button is going to be 03A 59A, not 560, 59A. And then I want to go with the color for this is going to be white. I think it's not white, it's black. We'll check. I'm not sure here. And font weight is going to be bold. Then I want to, let's see what's going on with the button and the yep. Okay, so you know what, yeah, it's white and black. Okay, I thought that. I was thinking something else. It's okay. I thought that it's black, and I just mistook here, but it was totally fine. Now I want to go with the about and the position for this is relative. Let's save it onto the browser. Okay, you know what we are going to do now? Let me show you. We have to use some media queries here, and for that I'm going to say mat media screen and min and min width is going to be 992 pixels, and here let me have some room. And media screen, and min width is this, and then the about, let me get that. About and about image. Wait a minute. Okay. Just a minute. I think I am missing something. I'm not missing anything. About image, and then about image. Here, let's go with the width of 75%, and I'm going to use a float here. Float is going to be right, and the float is going to be right, and then we have to use the about and about text, and this about text is going to be, the left is going to be 0, and the width is going to be 60%, and margin top is going to be 3 rems, rem, position absolute. Let's save it and let's see what's going on in the browser first. Okay, so it is going to work, but not now. We need to work again. Okay, let's okay, this would be, let me remove some extra pieces from here. Okay, and then we have to go with the, we have done with the about text. Yep, this position absolute. Now we used to have another about class, and this time we are going to about text and about button, and the width for this is going to be 100%, and left would be 0, position not relative, absolute, position absolute, and then bottom -2 rems. Let's save it. Let's check. Okay, and you know what we have to do with this? Let me close this one. Actually, it's okay. And now what we have to do next is we have to bear with these kids. They are making noise a lot, and then here I don't want to stop, but add media screen, and again the minimum width for this is going to be 1200 pixels, and then we 1200 pixels, and then we have to go with about, oops, you know, there is a mistake here, let me close it. Okay, about and about text, and for this the width is going to be 45%. I hope that everything is working well. No, there is some problem I mistook at some point, so I need to check, and I'm not going to check alone. Let's go to the code and CSS, I think. Let me see that where I mistook. Okay, let me check my code again. So here in the about section, first of all, let me check my about section. The margin top is 5, margin bottom is 5. I'm also checking the spellings, and about heading is text transform is going to be uppercase, and then this is going to be display block font size 1 rem font weight, and then the lower heading and display, oops, hold on, and display and font size 38 pixels, font weight 100, and then I have to go with the background faded, and button is okay, and then the position, the about position is relative. Oops. About position should be relative, and it is relative. About position is relative. Then F media screen, and the min width is going to be 992 pixels. And about image, you know what? I think let me go with this. Let's see if it's working or not. No, it doesn't impact on this thing. I thought that I mistook somewhere, but and then the 992 pixels about class, about img. You know the mistake I have done? It's not image, it's img. The spelling I mistook. Yep. And it is. You know why it is like this? Because here the text is, and it is showing me this one. So again, let's see where the problem occurs. The one problem we have got in this one is the spelling of image. Then the width is 75%, floating towards right, and the about text, yep, left to 0, width is 60%, margin top 3 rems, position absolute, and then about text, then about button, width is 100%, left is 0, position is absolute, bottom is -2. And then this one is 1200 pixels, and about text, width is 45%. Here is only the problem of this is text. Yep, this is text. Here it is light, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lines, and 1, 2, 3, 4 lines here. So you know what I'm going to do? Let me get some more text here. Okay, and let's check the responsiveness of this. Then you'll check it that if it is responsive. Okay, and it is as I want, but there is some problem, I think. I'm not sure where is the problem. We'll see at the end. Okay, let's continue with the but we have done it. It's not bad, but it's not same like this. Actually, I want this dimensions. There should be, I think I mistook somewhere in the markup. at the end we will check this one. Okay, before finishing this we'll check this one, so why it is not in the same way as it is. Okay, but we have done that, the process that how we can place this text overlay to this image. Now what's next? The next is the make a camp section, and let's move on to the editor, start coding for this section. And I am trying to find that where I mistook, and that we'll find it. Okay, I'll surely find it, and then we will finalize this one. Okay, or if you guys want me to check it now, because it's taking too much time, the time of my recording is going to be it will be extended, and I'm just trying to find out where I mistook for the text. Actually, I don't know where I'm trying to find, but we'll do it later. Okay. And then the next thing is the campus section. So not campus, camps section. So the camps sections are camps section, and then it is going to be end of camps section, and then within these lines let's code. First of all, I'll go with the section element. The class is going to be camp. I want to go with the division, the div, assigning it a class. The class is going to be container, and then text center. I want to go with the heading 2, assigning it a class of py3, and I mistook here. It should be py3. Within this, let me write medical camps, and let's go with some paragraph of 15 words. So there should be some space. Okay. The next thing is we have to go with the div, assigning it a class, and this class is going to be camp grid, and we are going to use this grid, and then division class of raw, and then another division. The class is going to be column LG3, and column small 6, and then column extra small is going to be 12. Then after, let's have a division, assigning it a class, and this class is going to be card block image. Source is going to be trc images camp 1, and the alternative text. I'm not going with any text here. Then after, let's have a div, assigning it class. You know what, let me bring it here. Okay, assigning it a class, and this class is going to be camp text. The text overlay we are going to use here, and its duration, and within this division let's have a heading 3, assigning it a class called title, excuse me, card title, and then within this title let's write some lorem ipsum and a p element, assigning it a class. This class is going to be card text, and some dummy text of 8 words. Okay. Let me overview my code this section because I don't want to go with any mistake. So the first one is I have started the raw, and after my camp grid the raw, and here is the code and the card block, and this is the image. Yeah, it's done. What I'm going to do, let me show you something. And okay, let's copy and paste it for several times. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think it's enough for 8 times. Let's see. Okay, it's disaster, but we will fix it. Okay, so let's go back and change the image. So first of all, the first image is camp 1, the second is camp 2, third one is 3, then we have the fourth, fifth, sixth, 7, and 8. Let's move on to the CSS and start styling this one. So it will bring it in a shape or in some style. For that, let me save it. Okay, and here let's go with medical camp section, and let's copy this, paste it here. I am going to write end of medical camp section. Let's have some room here, and now let's start writing code. I have to be very careful while writing, so bear with me because I'm going to write slowly. And the first thing is the first mistake of mine. Let me select the camp class, and here is the background. The background color is going to be our theme color, which is 11db FC or CF, and padding bottom 0, Okay, now the camp heading 2, because I've used heading 3 here, not the 2, so I just want to be careful. No, I have used heading 2 here. I have to select this one. Yep, my mistakes. Okay, so the heading 2 is going to be the color, and the color is going to be black. Then margin bottom is going to be 25 pixels. Now we have to get the camp grid class, where margin top is going to be 65 pixels. And let's save it. Let's see. Okay. So it's not as it is as we are thinking. We have to work. Still needs to work. And now let's get this class of the camp grid and raw, and it is the descendant of. In one of my videos, I have explained this child and parent relationship. If you guys didn't know about this, please search that video in my channel or in any other channel where you can understand this child and parent relationship of the divisions or the parent element. This is the parent element and this is the child element. So I'm using that parent and child element relation type thing here. If you don't know about it, please check that video from my channel. I have that video here in my channel. You need to search that one, okay? And I'm not going to explain it, otherwise it will take too much time. It's going to be 100%. Then I want to go with the camp grid, and what I've done, because I think I made a mistake here. Yep, here I don't have to get this one, but first of all let me write here the camp and the raw class, and here it is going to have a margin 0, okay, and then camp grid, raw class, and then division, and here it is. It shouldn't be this one actually, you know. Okay, let me write here. So camp grid, and then raw class and duration. To write it in a neat manners, and the padding is going to be 0. Then camp grid, raw, and car image is going to be car img, not image. It's going to be 100%. Okay, now I have to go with this camp grid class, and which has a raw class, and then it is the parent to this div, and then this div has a card class, and then has a camp text class where I want to have a position, and the position for this is going to be absolute, and then there should be a display, and this display is going to be table table cell, table cell, and I'll go with a vertical align. Vertical align is going to be middle, and then width for this is going to be 100%, and height would be 100%, and then background is going to be RGBA, so 0, 0, 0 and 0.8. okay, and then top would be 0, left would be 0, and text align is going to be center, and then opacity 0. Let me write it here. Visibility hidden, and transition of 0.3 seconds ease. Let's save it. Let's see what's going on in the browser. Need to work, and need to work hard, right? Yeah, it's not even loading because it's not looking good. It's a disaster here. We are still working on it. And then again, we have to, I'm very careful while writing this code. I don't want any kind of mistake here. Otherwise it would take again too much time to find the mistake. So raw, and this is a parent to this div, and the card, and then camp text. This is the parent to position is going to be relative, top 50%, then transform and translate y, and here I want to go with minus 50%. Not here. And again, let me check if I'm right here. Camp spelling is okay, and grid, raw, div, card, camp text, this division, and then position is relative, top is 50%, and transformation is this one. Now we have to go with this camp grid raw class. This is the parent to this division, and it has a class of card, and then camp text, then card title, and color is going to be white, and then font size is going to be 30 pixels, and then let me bring it here. Font size is 30 pixels, and then camp grid, and raw class, and this is the parent to this div, which has a class of card, and then camp text, and then card text, card text, I want to have a color. The color is going to be white. And then let's go with the opacity. And opacity is going to be 0.75. And then padding. The padding is going to be 0.45 pixels. Let's see, let's see. No, there is some problem because it hasn't to be like this. Let's check the code. The thing I don't want to do again and again, but I have to. There is some problem in the code. I do have. Let's complete the last function and the last code, and then we will check because I mistook somewhere. It seems to me it is not showing as it has to be. It's not appearing in the same way as it has to be. So first of all, let's complete this section and then we will check the mistake. Camp grade and the class is raw. This is the parent to this division, and the card hover class, and then the camp text and opacity. Opacity is 1, and then visibility is going to be visible. Okay, so I'm sure that I haven't made any mistake in my markup, but there is something which I haven't done. Let's all of us find the mistake. If I have made a mistake, CAMP camp. The background is this one. Padding bottom is 0. Then heading 2 is this one. Margin is 25 pixels. Then camp grade. Margin top 65 pixels. Then camp, I made a mistake here. And camp grid, no, I haven't. So camp grid is margin top 65, right? And camp grid, yeah, there is a mistake, camp grid raw. It's the first mistake. Let's see if this was the actual one, and this wasn't the actual one. So the one mistake, let's see, the system is getting slower because of the images. And yeah, we need to work. There should be another mistake. I've found one of my mistake, that is camp grade, and the first one is camp h2 camp grade margin, camp grade raw, camp grade margin top, this one camp grade raw margin 0, and camp grade raw div padding is 0. And let's save. Let's see this. Could be the let's do this because I think that I've made a mistake somewhere in this section, but I cannot see. But I don't think this is a mistake. Camp grade raw, and then image, camp grade and raw, and then div card. Yep, this class is card and img. Let's see. Now I think that it is fine because, yeah, where I mistook. I think you guys have found it, but if not, let me show you. It's working. I didn't made a space between this div and this class, so the small mistakes they just throw us, I don't know where. But now it is working. Okay, so it was only the mistake of a space, and now we have done the overlay effect is working. Let's check it. Check it on the responsive point. So yep, it is. Let's see, and it's working. Okay, so we have done with this also. Now the next section, and the next section is, here is the next section, this team section. Okay, so let's go and start working on that team section. Sorry, this one. Index.html, and now we have to, let me remove all these extra spaces from here. And from this, let's save it, and from here, let's say team section, and team section. Let's save it and let's start writing the code here in the team section. So first thing is going to be the section. The ID is team, and let's have a class also, team margin top 5. We have to go with the division, assigning it a class, and this class is going to be container. And now division, assigning it a class, spanning of my class, and this would be raw. And division, assigning it a class, and this class is going to be column lg4. And then another division, assigning it a class. This is going to be section title. We can copy this from, okay, let's write it. Section title. Okay, and section title would have a heading 2. This is going to be team, or our team. That's more elegant. And now we have to go with the key element, where the text is going to be of 20 words. So let's have some things here. Okay. From here, let's start creating a div for the second column. And this is going to be column lg8. And division class of raw. Division class column lg6, and then another division, assigning it a class, and this class is going to be member. Division class image. Source is going to be images, and the image I do have is doctor. So let's have a class of image fluid to make it responsive. and some alt text, which is going to be nothing right now. And then I have used the class member and this image title and I want to go with another division. So here it is going to have a class, and this class is going to be info. Oops. Info and heading 4. So here is going to be Jessica Chang, and span element, and this span element is going to be executive. Spelling of my executive officer, and paragraph with some text of 8 words. Enough for me. And I'm so sorry for this. Division, assigning it a class, and this class is going to be social. For the social icons, what I'm going to do, I want to have a link here, not assigning to anything, and some within this anchor tag. Let's have a class of FABFA Facebook, and let's copy and paste it for several times: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn. So here I should go with the Twitter, and the next one is going to be Instagram, and this should be LinkedIn. So LinkedIn. Let's save it. Let's see in the browser what's going on here. It seems that when my nav bar is here, it seems that the text is scattered, but it's okay. So here is our doctor. It's about the team, and the doctor is here. Okay, it's working. You know what we have to do next? I'm thinking to copy and paste it for several times, and let's copy and paste it. Let me get it from, I think I mistook somewhere. Let me check my code again. LG8 and then LG6, remember. Yeah, for the second one I have to change the code, a bit of the code, then we can do that. So for this here, let's have a division, assigning it a class, and this class is going to be the column large, or you know what, hold on, just I want to check something. Let me have it here. It's just I just want to check something. and I should get it from. Let's copy this and paste it here. Let's see. So yeah, no, this is I don't want this thing. What's going on here? So for this, what we can do is, first of all, the mistake of mine, I'm expert in making these kind of mistakes. Now I understand that. Okay, it's working. But you know, I need something else here. And that something else for this one is here. Margin top is going to be 4. And then margin top for large devices is going to be 0. This is for the smaller one, okay? And you make it responsive, you guys will see that it is not going to, it's going to be stacked on top of each other nicely. Okay, and now what we have to get is the same code and the same here. Copy and paste it here and here. I just want to change the images. Let's check first of all. Then we'll move on to the images. Yep. Now let's see, need to change the images. So the first of all, page 3 here. These are my girls' name, Jessica and Jacqueline, so I prefer to put their name here. Okay, and now I want to have the image of what should be the image? Let me check. Actually, I do have images, and I think it's this one. No, same. Okay, so this handsome guy, we are going to have the image of this doctor here, and here also, and the name, he's not Jessica, he is, let's change, John Smith, suppose. And here, let's go with Joe. Let's save it. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. So there is something wrong, I think. Okay, let's go to the style sheet and let's check it there. If there is anything which I haven't covered here, then we'll check that one. Okay, so here in this section, in the style.css, let me remove this. And we'll go with the comments. Comments are going to be team and end of team, and here it shouldn't be like this, it should be here. Let's have a team class here and go with the background. Background is going to be white. Then the next thing is going to be the team member, where the position, let me close it because it seems there are too many things. The position is going to be relative. Let's have a box shadow. This is going to be 0 pixel, 1 pixel, then 2 pixel, 15 pixel, and then some RGBs. This RGBs is going to be this one, okay? 8 should be 1, okay. And then padding, I want to go with 30 pixels. Border radius is going to be 10 pixels. And then text align is center. Then here again we go to with this team and team member image, and for that overflow is going to be hidden, and width for this is going to be 150 pixels. Let me bring it here in the middle of the screen. Okay, width is going to be 150 pixels. Then border radius, this time I want it to be 50%. Margin 0, 0 and auto 20 pixels and auto, and not here. Let me check something. I am confused here. If okay, I have done that. I thought that I haven't, but I've done. I was just looking for the class, and I thought that I forgot to mention that class member and then image class img. Member image and team member image, and then img class, and here I want to have a transition, and this transition is going to be ease in out and 0.3 seconds. Then I want to go with the team and member and hover mg and transform scale 1.1. Let me bring it here, and team and member, team member, heading 4, and font weight is going to be bold. Margin bottom is going to be 5 pixels, and then the font size is going to be 22 pixels or 20 pixels. And let's go with the color. The color is going to be black. Let's save it and let's see. Okay, so it's working. This image is too big. Yeah. And this is a smaller, but it's okay. It's looking nice. There is a shadow. I want to increase the shadow and the box shadow, so it should be 5. How does it look? Let's see. Okay, so the 5 is looking nice and better. There is some problem, and I have found that problem. And you know what? Let's see. I just want to check something here. Yeah, this large margin top on large devices is also going to be 2. Okay, for the for these lower one, because before it was very sticky, or it was very merged to this one, and we can increase it also. Let's go with this with 3, and this one is also 3. Let's save it. Let's see how does it look like. Yeah, now it's looking better. Okay, and then let's move back to the CSS. If you guys didn't notice, let me tell you that before this margin was 0, and here these 2 cards, they were too much merged with these upper cards, so I just changed the margin of these 2, and I added margin value is 3, margin ratio or value, whatever you want to name it. I just use a 3 here. Okay, and that's why I have a nice decent space between these 2 cards. And then after this member 4 heading and color, now we have to go with this pan element of this. So okay, and this pan element, let me have a glass of water. Okay, so T member, and then this span element display is going to be block, font size 15 pixels, padding bottom 10 pixels, and position is going to be relative, and then I want to go with the font weight, and font weight is going to be bold. Then after, let's go with the team and member, team member, then span element and pseudo element after content. The content is going to be empty, and the position absolute, and then display block, the width is going to be 50 pixels, and height is going to be 1 pixel, and background for B5, B3, and BA. The grayish one. Let's save it and let's see how does it look here. Oh my gosh. Okay. It's not completed yet, we are working on it. And then we have to work with this, the line, and then bottom. Bottom is going to be 0, and left is going to be 50%. And transform and translate x. Here it is going to be translate x, and then x is going to be minus 50%. Let me bring it here in the middle of the screen. Okay. And let's save it and let's see what's going on here. Okay, so here's a nice divider or a nice line you guys can see. This gray line. And now what we can do next is we have to go with the team member paragraph. Margin is going to be 10 pixels, 0, 0, 0. Font size is going to be 14 pixels. Let's save it. Let's see. Okay. Now we have to work on this social media icons. And for that, we have to go with team and social. As for that, let's have a margin top. Margin top is going to be 12 pixels. And then display is flex, then align items center, and justify content center. Let me bring it here. Let's move on to the browser. Okay. And then after, let's go with the team, social, and anchor tag. Transition is going to be ease in out. 0.3 seconds. Display is going to be flex and align items center, justify content center, border radius 50 pixels, width is going to be 32 pixels, height is going to be 32 pixels, and background is going to be our theme color, and that is 11 dBCF. And then we have to, let's save it and let's see how does it look. Wow, Wow. Okay. So it's looking nice, but there are things to do. Still needs to work. And moderate this one. Not working here, but not there. Sorry, should be here. I've used flags here actually, and okay, let's remove it because I think I made a mistake somewhere. Oh, we'll check that mistake again later. I don't know why I'm making too much mistakes. Okay, the next item we are going to, the next thing, not item, the next thing we are going to work on is, let me copy the theme. Let me have something. Member social. No, it's not affecting it. I don't know. I'm fed up from this. I'm trying to find out my mistake actually, and because I need a nice space between them, like as I do have here. So there's no that. Okay, let's work with that, and then we'll come back and see that I think I missed something, and where I've missed, I'm trying to find that. But let's go with the next thing, and then we'll find that. The flags, align item center, justify content center, and then border radius width is going to be 32 pixels and height is going to be 32 pixels, and this is the background. Okay. The next thing we are going to have is team member, then social, link, and font on some icons. So colors are going to be white, and then the font sizes are going to be 16 pixels, and margin is going to be 0 and 2 pixels. Let's see. Okay. And then margin and this 2 pixels, and then okay, and here let's go and let's write hover effect. Actually, let's give the hover effect to this. So for this, let me get this selector from here. I want to copy it here. Team member social. If I don't go with even with this, I haven't used this member class here. I want to use this here also. So team social, and then hover effect in the background is going to be 0 0 EEFF, and let's save it and let's see, and then we'll do something else. Okay, you know what we can do? Let's check team social link, and let's go with this margin left. Let's see. Yeah, it's working. So I can use it here. Let's remove it from here and use this class here. Let's save it and let's delete it. So our theme section is also done, and I hover over it. Yep, the color I have used in the background is not that much bright, so you guys can change it. Okay, so for the hover effect. Okay, so let's check the responsiveness of this. First check the theme section, and let's check the responsiveness of this section. Okay, nice. So everything stacked on top of each other elegantly and beautifully. So let's move back to the editor, and now what we have this contact and this footer section. So for this, let's here in this section, let's save it and start coding for this one. So remove it, and this is the contact section. End of contact section. Here we go. Section element with a class of contact, then division, class of container, then another division, class of section title, and text is going to be center, margin top 5, and then I do have to write a heading 2, contact, and some dummy text. Why I'm not copying this from here? From this section we have some dummy text. Let's copy this and paste that text here within this paragraph. Then after we have to have another division assigning a class of raw, a division class of column LG6, and division finding a class of raw again, and let me bring it in the middle here. Okay, division class of column medium 12, then division class of contact box. The box not here. Oops, no, cancel. The box I'm talking about these boxes. Okay, so connect box, and we are going to create the boxes here. So the first thing is class FASFA map signs, and then not here, heading 3, this heading is going to be address. Let me have a glass of water. Okay, address, and then paragraph. So Lauren, I'm from Brazil, so Brasilia is my city, and my zip code is 45687. I don't know what is this 678 or. And then this isn't the actual code of my state, it's just a dummy code, okay? And then after, I want to go with another division, assigning it a class, column medium 6, and division, assigning it a class. Then again, the class is going to be connect box, and margin top 4, it's a class. Margin top 4, and then I want to go with the font awesome icon class, FAS, FA, envelope, EMEV, no, yep. And after this, let me write it here, bring it here, and again heading 3, heading 3, and there is going to be email us, or just email, and paragraph, and there should be test@info.com, and not here, but here let me have a break tag, and let's go with contact at info.com or example.com. And then after, let's have another division, assigning it a class. This class is going to be column medium 6, and then division and class, contact box, and margin top is going to be 4, font awesome icon class, FAS, FA, font, and heading 3, call us, and let me bring it here, and let me write the contact here, so there's going to be +55611234567789, and another number. I want to have another number, break, so there should be two contacts, +5561987654321. Okay, and let's save it and let's see what's going on in the browser. Okay, now we have to create the form to this site, and for that, what we have to do, we have to, actually not here, but it should be here. another division, assigning it a class. This class is going to be column medium 6, and excuse me, not column medium 6, actually column large LG6, and then we have to go with the form element, and then within this form div class, and this class is going to be form raw, and to go with the div, assigning it a class, and this class is going to be column medium 6, and then form group class, and then after input, the type of this input is going to be text, name will be name, and then you want to go with the class. A class is going to be form control class, and here the ID is going to be name. Then placeholder, and the placeholder is going to be name. Then we have to go with another div, assigning it a class. Let me bring it here. Okay, another div, assigning it a class, and this time the class is going to be the same class, column medium 6, and form group, and input. For this input type, type is going to be email, and then class, again the same class, form control. Yep, form control, and name is going to be email. ID is going to be email, and placeholder is going to be email too. Okay, and then we have to go with another division, assigning it a class, form group, input type, and type is going to be text. Then class, same, form control, name is going to be subject, and then placeholder is going to be subject. So another division, assigning a class, and this time again form group. And this form group is going to have a text area, and then class for this is going to be form control, and then name is going to be message, and then rows, there are going to be 5 rows. Text area is closed, and now we do have, let me bring it to this side. Okay, and let's have another division, assigning it a class, and this class is going to be text center. Within this, let's have a button. The button type is going to be submit, send message, and save it. Why don't we code for the footer also, and then all together, yeah, let's code for the footer also, create the markup for the footer, and then all together we will style them. So here in our HTML, again, I just want to remove these extra spaces, and then I want to go with the footer. No need to write the comments for the footer, but I just want to start with the footer element, and then all together we will style footer and the contact form. Okay, so the class is going to be footer, padding y 4, margin top 5, division, assigning it a class, and the class is going to be container. A moment, please. Okay, class is going to be container. And let's have a division, assigning it a class. This class is going to be raw, align items center, and division, assigning it a class. This class is going to be column LG4, text LG left. What I'm writing. Oops. Okay. And let's go with the copyright, and ampersand, ampersand, copy, and semicolon for the copyright symbol, and then whatever the name of your website. So here I just want to go with medical, and 2020, and then let's go with the division, assign it a class, column LG4, margin 3, then margin LG 0, anchor tag, class, and the class is going to be BDN back. We are going to use it in our CSS, then BDN social for the CSS, and then margin left and right is going to be 2. Let me write it here, okay? If I forgot about it. So then after, within this, we need to have a font awesome icon class Facebook. Okay, and let's copy and paste it for a couple of times. Twitter, Instagram. So here it would be Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Okay, BDN back, BDN social, and then I'm just trying to confirm that if I haven't made any mistake here. Not yet in the markup. And now we have to go with the division, assigning a class, and this class is going to be column large 4, and the text is going to be LG, orange to the right, class margin right 3, text is going to be used there. I'll use this text as in CSS, so href, and you know what, why am I doing like this? Okay, href, and then it will be privacy policy. Let me copy this. Let's paste it. We don't need this here. And only text class. And here it is going to be terms of use. Let's see what's going on in the browser, and then we will. Okay, so we have everything here. Now let's style our contact form and then our footer. Okay, first of all, here, so the contact form, let's go with the comments. Comments are going to be contact, and it's okay. And then the contact box class, for that the color is going to be black, text, text align center, and then box shadow is going to be this one. Okay, and padding 20 pixels, 0 and 30 pixels, and 0. Background is going to be our theme, so this would be the background. And contact box icon, and this is going to be the font size for this is going to be 32 pixels, and the color I want to go with the white one, and border radius 50%. Let's go and let's see. Okay, it is then we have to get another class that is contact box heading 3, font size 20 pixels, color is going to be black, font weight bold, margin 10 pixels 0, connect box, paragraph and padding is going to be 0, line height 24 pixels, font size 14 pixels, margin bottom is going to be 0. Let's save it and let's see. Okay, looking nice and better. Let's bring it here, and then we have to go with the button, connect button. So here, contact connect button, and the button is going to, the background for this is going to be our theme background, and text is going to be white, and that's all. Oh, I don't want this border. Okay, but let's go with the padding also. So the padding is going to be 10 pixels. Yep, now it's looking better. And let's go with the hover effect also. So for that, connect button hover effect, and then the background is going to be D9 FF, and the color is going to be white. Let's save it. Let's see. Okay. So when I hover, cannot see much of the difference because I use almost similar color of that. Let me change it here. This one, okay. Oops. Let's save it and let's go to the browser. And here, hold on. Let me refresh. And then, actually, I'm getting tired. I'm sitting almost for more than an hour to make this video, and yep, so it's working. Okay, hover effect. Now we have to work with this footer, and I want to say bye bye to all of you. So the footer is going to be, let's get the footer class, and the text align is going to be center, font size, it is going to be 15 pixels, and background RGBA, and then this one, and let me bring it here, and after footer, BDN back, as median bag, and I don't want to go with the background. Background is white, and the color for this is going to be 00D9FF, and let's go with the footer text, and text color for the text is going to be 000. You know what? I'm in too much hurry. I'm not writing the code now. Okay. So here we go. We do have the what I've missed, you know, the icon size. And let me check the class of this. So the class is, let's go with this social, BDN social, BDN social, and then FAB. Okay, and all these one of some icon classes, or let's go with the I. Okay, and here the font size, not weight. Font size is going to be 14 pixels. Let's see how does it look with 14 pixels. No, not looking good. Let's go with 18. And how does it look with 18? Not that. And let's go with 22. Yeah, better with 22. So I hope that you guys like this one. It's a nice, elegant template now. I'm too much tired. Everything is working very well. Now let me show you the responsiveness of this. Then I must say that don't forget to subscribe the channel and hit the like button if you like this video. And again, don't forget to subscribe the channel. Look at the responsiveness of this. The navbar is working. This range menu appears, then disappears. Button is working. Yep, everything is working. Looking cool. Nice stack on top of each other. Nice and elegant way. And this is the form, correct form, and then okay. So thank you so much for watching this video, and again, don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Hasta la vista. Ciao, ciao.